I entered the courtroom in Trier, carrying more than papers. I carried months of waiting, rejection letters from Banff, and the weight of a name they still could not pronounce. The judge smiled, calm, attentive, different from the clerks and caseworkers before. When she asked about my children, my voice cracked. Talia, my daughter born after I left Egypt. I had never held her. How can a father explain the absence of a touch? The judge leaned forward and said, "Your case is strong. Your papers are valid. But if I grant you residency, you must promise not to sue Banff for damages." I looked at her and thought, how could I refuse? I had already won, not legally, but morally. Because true independence of a judge is not measured by letters of law, but by the height of her ethics. I walked out of Trier with my hopes soaring higher than the cathedral spires. For the first time in Germany, I felt that law and humanity could walk side by side. I called my wife. My voice was trembling as I told her, "Book the embassy appointment. Start the family reunification. The wait is over." At that time, I received €340 a month. Not salary, assistance. 2 years forbidden from working, as if time was a crime I had committed. From those €340, the lawyer took his share. What was left, I sent to my family. For myself, €30. €30, my food, my transport, my survival. Once I had €50 left at the end of the month. My children's voices told me they needed something, so I walked 12 kilometers to send it to them. Each step echoing in the dark. Love is measured in sacrifice, not in coins. That night, my closest friends were pasta and potatoes. They never abandoned me. Then came the demand, a flat big enough for the family. No flat, no reunification. It was the peak of the refugee wave. Apartments were rarer than Ali Baba's cave, and just as mythical. Every for rent sign felt like a mirage, until I found one. Broken walls, cracks like veins of despair, a place no one wanted to live. I signed the contract anyway, because sometimes the ugliest stone hides the most beautiful seed. By day, I studied integration courses, bureaucracy, vocabulary lists. By night, I was a construction worker, a painter, an architect of hope. I slept on the floor, surrounded by dust and broken bricks. 3 months, I lived in ruins, imagining laughter filling the rooms. Every brushstroke of paint was a prayer. Every nail hammered into the wall was a promise. When they arrive, they will see a home, not a shelter. The embassy received the contract, the documents, the proof, the visas were granted. One stamp on a passport can lift a mountain from a father's chest. I bought the plane tickets. My hands shook as I typed their names, my children's names, onto the booking form. Children I had not held in years, and one daughter I had never touched. Frankfurt Airport, a hall of echoes, rolling suitcases, names on screens. And then, there they were, 2 children running, one small girl in her mother's arms. My legs forgot how to walk. My arms remembered how to hold. The world narrowed to the smell of their hair, the sound of their breath, the weight of years collapsing into seconds. Germany had allowed me to bring them. The same Germany that years later would tear my youngest Sugud away from me and from her siblings. But that day, I did not know the future. That day was pure. That day was mine. Roots had crossed oceans. Paperwork had rewritten geography. For a moment, the system worked, and a father could believe again. But promises, like walls, can crack. The same state that united us in Frankfurt would later divide us in court. Next week, episode 3, The Search for Self.
But I won't bend, I won't retreat. My love for her will not be beat.
They took the child, broke the hole, made their money tomorrow go. The court was cold, the judge was blind, the papers ruled, not love or mine. They took the child.